What's up? What's up? What is up? We are here in what do they call it? Dallaska. It is freezing. It's been freezing. I don't have my desk. Wife is working from home. She cleared it out, but she kind of messed up my plans. But it is okay. So hope everybody who lives in the area that this winter storm hit is safe. If you are not safe, I'm sorry. If you are safe, that is good. I have some buddies that did go to work. One of them got stuck, so it's okay. But we went to the grocery store today. My dad and my brother-in-law. We went, grabbed some stuff. It took longer to get there than the actual grocery, but there's a couple drivers, which I don't understand because, like, in ice, you're not supposed to hit the brakes. And a lot of them were hitting the brakes. Why are we hitting brakes? You're not supposed to do sudden movement or any hard braking. No sudden turns, no hard braking, none of that. But people don't know. I understand. Me, myself, professional driver. I know I might dress a little childish, but I know what I'm doing when it comes to driving. I do go back to work tomorrow. So, tomorrow night. So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna have to deliver most of the restaurants restaurants from the front door, but it's okay as long as I get their food. um but yeah, so we've been locked in since Saturday. I think I got on my wife's nerves a little bit, but it is okay. She's still here, which I think is mostly because she's stuck here. If not, she would probably be gone. I'm just kidding. She loves me very much. She's not going anywhere. So um, I just it I try to understand that she's never been with a baddie like me. So I try to understand that. As y'all see, the lights are red. So that's not out of war or blood. That is love. Valentine's Day is coming up. I was talking to some of my fellow friends who are married, and I was wondering if uh we still ask our wives to be our Valentine. And they all said no because we're married. So that's a good question, right? Because I think it's a given, right? Like, I don't like, hey, we're married. Do I need to ask you to be my Valentine? Right? That's what all the guys think. So if you're a woman and you want your husband to ask you to be his Valentine, how about you give him hints? How about you let him know? Because I promise you, most of us, we think we don't have to, right? Because we're already married. Why do we have to? That's like, do I have to ask you to be my man? Do I have to ask you to love me? Do I have to ask you to do anything? Like, you should just know. But for some reason, these women still want to be, how do you say, wooed, right? Maybe romanticized. They still want us to be romantic. Like, we already did all that. Just like y'all gave us all y'all's best moves before we got married, right? Because after we get married, it just becomes vanilla. We gave you all our best moves when we were dating. Like, I gave you all of my best qualities while we were dating so you could want to be with me, so you could want to marry me, so you could want to spend the rest of your life with me. Once I get that, that's it. What else? My job is to take care of you. Your job is to take care of me. And then so I try to ask my wife to be my Valentine the other day. She was look, I got it right here. She wasn't feeling very well. So, me as a good husband that I am, I skipped the gym for her and I got her this. It says I love you. And I was going to ask her, right? Will you be my Valentine while I brought her medicine? And so she talked to me with a demonic voice, and it and it really threw me off guard. So I couldn't ask her because I was like, whoa, She was like, thanks, babe. Oh, you know what? I got it right here. So I go to her her work of her workplace, and I bring her some flu medicine because I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, oh, not feeling very well. So I took Tylenol, and I think she took Motrin. I was like, okay, Motrin's for swelling and Tylenol's for fever and pain. You don't have fever, you don't have pain, you don't have any swelling. What you have is a flu. So she's like, well, give me a flu test. And I got her flu medicine. And so I'm like, here you go, my love. Look, I got you all these things. And she hit me with the thank you. So I got scared and I didn't ask her. And then I was gonna ask her another time, but I didn't work extra, so I didn't want to send her flowers because it costs a lot of money. We're in the process of moving, so yeah. So Valentine's Day, what are good gifts for Valentine? What would I like, right? Because I don't think they sell gifts for men on Valentine. Because when you go to the store, it's all flowers. Unless you want to, I don't think I would like flowers. I do like chocolate, but it's like mostly for women, So I wonder if that's like a tactic that these stores make because it's always like, I think women. What is it? What is it? I think the statistic is that women spend the most money. Like I went to the store with my dad, and I just got a 6 pack of drinks, and my dad's like, "Hey, it says here if you buy two, you get two." And I was like, "Dude, that's girl math." He's like, "What do you mean?" Because if I buy one, I only spend $7. But if I buy two, I have to spend, $14. So why spend 14 when I only need $7 worth? And he's like, "Oh yeah, you're right." And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, that's girl math." You know, I know girls go to the store and they'll be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna buy a shirt. It's $20. Oh, but if I buy two, it's 30. But you're spending $30. Yeah, but it was buy one get one. Yeah, but yet you still ended up spending more than what you budgeted for. Girl math. So, so I think most stores target women that way. I think if they want to target men, I wonder how we get targeted because I don't think we buy I don't think we buy unnecessary things. I think we typically buy everything we need or want for sure. But yeah, so as a guy, what would I want for a gift? My wife covered in chocolate would be nice. A massage, uh, some other stuff, you but nothing that you could buy. I don't know. That's just how I've always been. Like, you want to give me a gift, give me a massage. You know, do something for me. Don't buy me something. In my mind, I'm like, oh, I could just get myself something. But women aren't like that. I wonder why. I wonder why they want physical things. You know. So, men, if you have a wife or a girlfriend for years, ask her to be your Valentine. Let's all do that. Let's figure out ways to ask her to be our Valentine. But ooh, or we could flip it around and have them ask us. That's the move right there. Have these girls ask us to be these ladies to be for us to be their Valentine. Let them take us out. We always take them out. We always pay for things. Let's switch it around. Little switcheroo. The good thing is it's on a Saturday. We already have a date plan. It's gonna be a group activity with some other friends. I think like what, like seven or one, not seven, because one isn't paired up, but there's gonna be like 8 or 10 people that are gonna be going with us. Hopefully, it's a good time. I do have to work this Saturday, which doesn't really matter, but we'll see. I hope everybody was safe. I hope everybody did. Um, right now it's Monday. I think it's gonna be it's pretty icy. I think it's gonna be like this till maybe the weekend because I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna hit above freezing temperatures maybe Thursday. I know like around 3, it was 33 degrees, but the sun was out, which was good. But the roads are really icy, and so I don't think it's gonna clear up till like the end of the week, if any. So I have to work. If you have to go to work, luckily my wife doesn't have to go to work. She's working from home. Her stuff is set up over here, using my desk. Told her we're gonna have to invest in a desk for her. So uh yeah, I guess y'all just be safe. Ask your wife to be their Valentine, or husbands, tell your wife to ask you to be the Valentine. Like put the pressure on them. Let's switch it up. Let's show equality because that's what we're here for, right? We're here because we are equals, right? Or just ask her to be your Valentine. Unless you don't want her to be your Valentine, then, don't ask. But if y'all know any good gifts, let me know. I have something in mind. But what I wanted to get her was on sale. Now it's not on sale. So I want to wait till it goes back on sale because I have a feeling it's going to go back on sale, which I'm going to check in a little bit to make sure it did go on sale. That way I could get her. And I let her know, I tell her, hey, I was going to get you this if it is not on sale. So I'm going to try to wait until it is on sale because her money's my money's her money, our money is going to get spent on her, right? That's how we do things. So y'all be safe. Don't hit the brakes. Don't turn too hard on ice. Be careful with the black ice because now it's going to melt, freeze, melt, freeze, melt, freeze. It's going to do all those things. Please be safe. People love you. Make it home good. Take your time. Just be aware. Be careful. Don't do nothing crazy. I see a lot of ATVs are getting stopped and they're towing them and people are getting tickets and all that stuff, which sucks. Like you can't have fun anymore. So y'all just be safe. And stay warm too. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.